forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
This summer will always be remembered for the way Queensland suffered. Floods of unprecedented proportions.
We have lived through a summer of disaster, a summer of flood, of storm, of fire.
Healing great pain requires both coming together as human beings and lonely moments of quiet reflection.
There were people in the community that weren't able to be saved.
These memories remain etched extremely deeply in our community's minds.
Mr. Speaker, I've brought with me today a mud-splattered, tattered Australian flag, and I want to show it to the House. It was recovered from the area of Murphy's Creek by the crew of a Defence Force helicopter, and I was honoured when they gave it to me. It was muddy and it was soaking wet, and they did so because it was a powerful symbol for them of what it means to face the elements, of what it means to be heard, of what it means to endure, of what it means to be Australian.
For every story of tragedy and horror that our electorate's been exposed to, there is equally a story of genuine kindness and humility.
And there are other heroes, Mr. Speaker, like Mark Kempton and his helicopter crew from Emergency Management Queensland, a crew that winched 28 people to safety over a period of 2.5 hours. A woman he rescued who wept uncontrollably as she was pulled into the helicopter. In a media report, Mark said, "I looked over my shoulder and I saw her sitting on the floor of the aircraft and she was devastated. It was heartbreaking." What Mark was witnessing was a young, pregnant mother who just seconds before the chopper had arrived had had her young child wrenched from her weary arms by the floodwaters.
I rise to support the motion so eloquently moved by the Prime Minister.
This community spirit will be the real legacy of the floods of January 2011.
Whatever political disagreements we might have, she has shown a decent heart.